Alright guys, welcome to the library. I'm super excited to have you in here today to talk a little bit about your next unit with Romeo and Juliet. Romeo and Juliet, when I was in the classroom, was one of my favorites to teach because it's literally all of the teenage high school drama, just hundreds of years ago. But I love what Miss Jagger does with this unit, where she pairs it with a contemporary novel, so that way you get to see how the same stuff that Shakespeare was writing about 500-600 years ago, we're still dealing with today. It's just in a different package. And so what I've done, you guys all got this sheet yesterday from Miss Jagger, right? And your big questions, I went through and I looked at all of the books that we have here on the shelves, and I was like, which of these books have some of these specific questions in them? So just like you're gonna see in Romeo and Juliet, where Romeo's super sad because the girl that he loves doesn't love him back. His friends take him to a party and make that rash decision to go and try and cheer him up at this party. So on the tables in front of you, all of these books that I've pulled, there's like 150 of them, they all answer at least one of these questions. Some of them are kind of by genre, so our library is genrefied, so you can take a look at the stickers and figure out what kind they are. I think this table is mostly romance, that table over there is like sports and thrillers, there's some nonfiction at the table by the door.
Okay. So we're in the library, hopefully helping kids become lifelong library patrons. But they're also, for this unit, checking out library books. So instead of doing a whole class novel or a lit circle book like we've done in the past, this time students are checking out any book in the library, and then they're also choosing an essential question. So an essential question is like, what is true love, or what makes a good friend, or what's essential to a strong parent-child relationship? And then they're going to answer that question using a combination of contemporary lit and classic lit. So in class, we're going to be reading the 425-year-old play, Romeo and Juliet. And students are going to gather evidence from that play, and then they're also reading their choice library book, and they'll gather evidence from that as well. And then they're going to write beautiful essays answering that question.
One of my goals with the high school library is to make sure that students have a safe space and a place where they can become lifelong learners and users of knowledge to help them be critical examiners of what's in the world around them. One way that we are working on expanding access to resources for students is by partnering with Dakota County Library to bring the Student Library Card program to all Hastings High School seniors, where they'll actually get a Dakota County Library Card for themselves until they graduate from Hastings. And this expands the digital and print resources to everything that Dakota County Library offers. So they'll have access to ebooks and audiobooks that I can't provide in the high school, as well as all of the other digital resources like homework help from 1 p.m. to 11 p.m., driver's ed help, digital databases, language resources for languages like Spanish and French, and even Ojibwe if they're interested in learning more about different languages. And so this program really is going to expand what's available and open doors for our students.